ones, empaths, and all the real ones. I can totally understand you at the beginning of your journey, or even further down the line, or even into the distant future, you desiring some kind of validation or some kind of acknowledgement from the narcissist. And really, I want to promise you and assure you that even if, say, the narcissist doesn't hoover, it's likely they're doing spying and indirect stuff as well, fake profiles, things like this. But even if nothing, tangible happens, where it's like a direct hoover, declaration of love, acknowledgement of the error of their ways, I want you to understand that you're going to get to the place where you want the narcissist to forget you, because I want you to be assured that who I'm reaching out to, who I'm trying to talk to, are people who are authentic, are people who are real, who are people chosen ones, empaths. And in the narcissist mind, you were the one. Okay, you were the one. They saw a vision with you, they saw this with you, they planned it with you. It was a shared fantasy that you was both under, a spell that you was both under. They saw it as much and believed in it as much as you did for the time. And it's not just romantic relationships, it's all types of relationships. But you believed in what they said, right? And I promise you that you're going to reach a place that you actually want them to forget about you. You actually want them to stop, because this is why I specifically said if they don't reach out directly and they're doing all this weird stuff, crank calls I'm hearing, getting new suppliers to contact you, driving past your house, doing these weird things, right? Hacking phones, right? All of these sorts of things. When you go through that experience, which some of you might be going through that experience unknowingly, okay, you really want it to end. You don't want nothing to do with them. There's some people I've spoken to, I think the narcissist deliberately leaves these things open, so they may, there was a paper trail, like I don't know if it was shared bank account or banking app, but not the actual bank account, just an app, so you monitor I don't know what it was, right? But this victim of abuse was monitoring what the narcissist was doing, seeing the narcissist was spending X amount of money with a new supply, seeing the narcissist was doing this. And I think narcissists are very calculated and they know what they're doing. And I was trying to warn her that the narcissist is aware of what you're doing. I've heard several people having joint Spotify playlists and seeing what the narcissist is playing and interpreting things. I've heard it from quite a few people now. So I want you to understand that they don't forget you. They leave those portals open, like hacking, the paper trail, Spotify, something, fake profiles. It's because you're on their mind. They ain't gonna forget about you. As time progresses, they get worse with age. Please like, share, and subscribe. They get worse with age, honestly. And you're just gonna run into some sort of like problems and stuff. Like long gone will be the days that you wanted validation from them, or you wanted some kind of acknowledgement, because you're dealing with weird requests. A lot of you, I've spoken to many people who have businesses on like Instagram and things like that, and the narcissist is doing all sorts of weird stuff, right? Instagram's filled with those weird profiles. I don't even use it. It's just filled with some weird ones, and they use these ones. They actually make them blatantly, obviously a fake account, 0 followers, 0 things, and they're doing things like it's messed up. So I'm sorry I can't go into more detail in that, because I don't really use Instagram. Okay, I don't scroll through people's profiles, if that's what it's called. Like, I don't do none of that. Like, I only got it just if I could upload videos, and it didn't work that way. So, but I've got it there anyway. Some people have messaged me and I've responded and things like that, but I don't use it like, I don't use it every day or even every month. Like, there'll be months when I don't use it at a time. So all I'm saying is, is you're gonna get to the place that you want to forget them, and I promise you, you're all gonna get there. You want them to forget you. You don't want them to be obsessed about you. You're actually gonna reach a place where you pray for them to go on and have a happy life. That's what you want. When a narcissist rocks up after a significant period of time has passed, or does some indirect hoover, or does some weird stuff, you're gonna be creeped out. You're gonna think, this is creepy. Why are they still? Because you are under the impression, many of you are under the impression, they just forget. It's not your fault. That's the kind of way that they kind of make you think it is, that they've just forgot, but they haven't. All right, they haven't. And the amount of people that have had direct hoovers, indirect hoovers, weird stuff, turning up at house 20 years later, all this stuff, right? I've heard it all. So, and I'm sure I'll hear plenty more. It's a common theme. This is what they do. You're no different. These are people who have been ghosted. These are people who have been discarded. So it's no different. But you're not gonna want this. I'm telling you this for your own awareness, because they often try to bait you into some kind of a trap. When they do pop back up, some kind of baiting, some kind of, they'll just try and cause some disturbance in your life. A lot of the times they're coming back to disturb you. They may have realized that they can't get you back as a friend or a romantic partner or part of the family. So they realize the best thing to do is try and disrupt you, hurt you, knock you off the path, disrupt you, bring back old emotions. So this is why they creep back up. They plan weird stuff. All right. A lot of weird, deranged stuff that, like, if they actually put their minds to trying to cure cancer, right, or put their energy towards something positive, they would achieve it, I believe, because they're determined. They're very determined to, like, sabotage your life, and it's just the wrong intentions, you know. I think this life comes down to intentions. I delve into that more on the spiritual channel, but I think it's the intentions is behind this whole thing. You know, we're on paths, but it's all your intentions behind things as well, and trying to keep your heart clean and they're just corrupted. They're just really, really corrupted. So just embrace. You're gonna reach that place where you want them to forget you, but they never ever will. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate your support. Please book a session if you'd like to. I'm now available 24 hours across all time zones. You can also request a custom video. Video requests are processed in 24 hours. You're welcome to donate or support to the channel if you'd like to. My podcast is now on Spotify. Check out the spiritual channel for more content. All links you need are in the description box below. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.